Okay, we're doing this again. I tried to do the encoder software and it didn't work on my laptop, which pissed me off. So I'm going to do this my way, holding up this stupid thing, not knowing exactly where the camera is. But anyway, hi guys, and today is the day of Ishtar. I'll just start out really quick with that before I go over everything else I want to go over. Somebody sent it to me, a really special friend of mine. And did you know about Easter? Did you know it was called? It's derived from Ishtar. And Easter was originally the celebration of Ishtar, the Assyrian and Babylonian goddess of fertility and sex. Her symbols, like the egg and the bunny, were and still are fertility and sex symbols. Or did you actually think eggs and bunnies had anything to do with the resurrection? After Corinth decided to Christianize the empire, Easter was changed to represent Jesus. But at its roots, Easter, which is how you pronounce Ishtar or Easter, is all about celebrating fertility and sex. So we don't want to celebrate fertility in the Doomosphere. Sex is a different thing. I'll celebrate sex, and I'm sure a lot of you will too. And that goes into, I want to talk today about, I'm sorry about this freaking thing moving around. I'm going to talk about my favorite YouTube channels. And I have several, but I'm going to talk about the ones I really, really like. And I'm taking a trip into the Doomosphere today. So here we are. I'm talking about HumptyDumptyTribe, Hambone Littletail, and his amazing way of articulating collapse and the end of humanity and the fact that we are fucked. We are so fucked. He holds a sign up. I am probably a lot more cheerful than that. I've been called the cheeriest doomer. But I really found my way into the Doomosphere because of Hambone. Because you know what, guys? I was not watching videos on YouTube. I never did until last year. I never had the time to watch a video on YouTube. I was always busy doing something or called working. I didn't even know the whole world of YouTube existed like it exists. I really didn't. I didn't have a clue. So one day I was on there and I just bumped into HumptyDumptyTribe. And when I did, holy shit, I said to myself, my God, this guy says what I think. And nobody I know talks like that. No one. No one I could talk to get into my head like what Hambone was saying. And then he became my friend. Forever friend. And then there's Vegematic. And I love the guy. His name is Chris. He's from up in Canada. He's probably a few hours from me. I used to live by the bridge, to go over to Canada. And I see somebody joined. Utah, Prinkin Squire. All right. Well, cool. What the heck? Okay. Anyway, so Vegematic. It's, for me, for him, watching his videos, he goes into the depth of our, political situation. It's like the depths of despair. Because he feels it and he sees what's going on, and he talks about the United States because he's right next to the United States. For God's sakes, what's going to happen here is going to happen there. We all have to figure that, right? So Vegematic impresses me. I like his graphics, but I like him. He is an empath. I'm an empath, and I can feel him through his videos and his messages and his pain. But it's a good thing because he's another one who voices what I feel, what I think. And I think that it's really cool that I found him. Then I found Martin Keylock, Radio Free Swindon. He's from Britain. Now Martin really gets it. Martin's in the Doomosphere. Martin gets it, and Martin talks about it. he talks about things, and he's like got a passion, but it's almost an ironic passion. Ironic, and but he calls out as he sees it. He makes no bones, Martin Keylock. No, he does not. And I really like his videos too. I think his videos are awesome, and he's simple. And, you know, he likes to talk about having a few beers here and there and all that. But he gets it. Then I found Desertphile. This guy's from New Mexico. He is fantastic. Desertphile dissects the liars on YouTube. He will take a YouTube video where it's all patent lies. You know, these like right-wing crackpot, climate change denial, flat earther people types. He will take the video, he'll cut it up, and he will do a monologue on it, and he just gets them. I mean, he really gets them. I think if you all want some entertainment, you definitely got to find Desertphile. I was so happy to find him and somebody that was doing, again, dissecting videos using scientific facts to blow these freaking asshole idiots out of the water. Great job. Now, somebody asked me if I like Jamin. I've been watching Jamin. I've been following. You know, I follow. I also follow Going South. You know, tourist time. He's another one that I consider, you know, my Doomosphere best friends. I didn't see that last comment that came through, but that really today. Oh, and of course, Black Bear, Kevin. I've interviewed Kevin twice. Kevin does what I do, but I do it all day long on the stinking Facebook page, which I'd like to get rid of. Reading articles, publishing them. It's stressful. You know, you read all this stuff all day and you're just like, holy shit, but what are you going to do? I take myself away from myself. I don't internalize it anymore. And then I realize that there are other people that are like thinkers. And the fact that we have each other in this little tiny corner of the Doomosphere, this little tiny corner. Even H.Thomas Ackerman fits in there with his nuclear diatribes. You know what he said? One of his videos, recent videos, he said, the least views you get, the more relevant you are on YouTube. Maybe that's true, because I see these phenomenal fucking assholes getting hundreds and thousands of views for the fakest, most bullshit, right-wing political agenda crap I have ever seen. So, you know, me may be little, and maybe people don't take us seriously. I don't know. I talk about it all the time, and I don't really give a shit if anybody thinks I'm nuts. You know, I earned my place, and I worked hard. So lastly, I'm going to read this to you. I got a really special person out there, and I like, and he sends me things, and I just really, I just love the Doomosphere. Who I found through the Doomosphere. And yeah, it's getting bigger. It's really getting bigger. I'm a very, hateful white woman. Oh, thank you. I'm so hateful. But actually, I'm not. I'm an empath, and I'm not a hater. I don't really hate anything. So you can take your comment, and you can leave the channel. Thank you. So I'm going to read this because this really is awesome. Lately, I find myself wondering sometimes if our lives really are just a dream. Years ago, I had a dear friend, someone which I loved with all my heart and soul, pass away before he even turned 30. Bad heart, they said. And for years, I just couldn't come to grips with it. One night, in the most vivid dream I had ever had to this day, he came to me. And it was as if we really were together at our favorite spot, just hanging out, laughing like we always had. And I was fully aware that he really wasn't there. And that I knew that this was just a dream. So I had asked him, what was it like? You know, when you died, what's it like? And he said, no, life. But now I'm truly awake. He hugged me so tight and warm, just like he did when he was still here. And then I woke up feeling more tired than I ever had, but yet feeling such comfort. And I went to rub my eyes and I could feel that my cheeks were still wet with the tears. So maybe this is just some wonderful, amazing dream we are all part of, that we are all sharing in together. I hope that everyone is able to experience that kind of love in their lifetime. Even through the years, I still miss them so much, and I know in my heart or in my soul I'll see them again when I wake up. Now that was sent to me by my friend who found it as it was a Facebook post. And I thought it was pretty cool. So today, on this Easter, that was actually a long time ago. Babylonians talked about it in fertility and sex. We can just get rid of the fertility part. And Gary says, yes, Jamin's ideas. Oh my gosh, you know what? I can't do this on this kind of thing. And I do have one thing to say about setting up encoder software is the biggest pain in the ass of my Mac laptop going. And I didn't have the patience today to do it. I downloaded an encoder and it just doesn't want to work for me. Anyway, and happy Rabbit Day. Brunch was great. Well, I actually haven't made anything. And I don't know. I'm figuring I might make something. So I just want to make this quick, but it's a beautiful day where I live. I mean, it is a beautiful day. It's cold. It's cold. And I got to go out. Get out of here. I got to go out, actually. And there's the upstairs firewood pile. Yeah. Got to bring in the firewood and bust my back and all of that. So you guys, whatever you're doing and wherever you are, thank you for watching. And you know what? The haters, they can kiss my ass, because I'm not a hater. And she can leave. So listen, guys, peace. Bye. Have a wonderful day. Okay. Bye, guys.